What is up, CTC family? Chase That Coin here, and today we want to talk about something that I've been anticipating for a very long time, and that is the Tezos BetaNet launch. So I'm going to go through a few different tools to help you not only activate your account within the Genesis block so you can see it, but also some tools to help you, block explorers, easy, simple to use wallets, and different things. So let's get right into it, guys. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I want to just quickly look at the BTC chart. I like to always start off with the charts a little bit. I'm a trader at heart, but a lot of these projects I do go long on. Well, not a lot of them, but select few, Tezos being one of them, and Bitcoin also being one of them as well. So, Bitcoin is the sole the driving force, so to speak, of the market. So whichever way BTC tends to move, the market also tends to follow. All right. So really quickly, all right, we've been showing some respect to the 6,255 area. We're getting ready to get a bullish crossing of the moving averages. This is a 7 and a 14 moving average. From a few days ago, I've been posting out on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter at Chase That Coin. Once I got this candle right here, once I got this pattern right here, especially after this long leg doji right here, what I would consider to be a long leg doji, even though the body's a little bit big, I call for a reversal, and I call for a reversal back up into the upward trending line. All right, so I'm still looking for that, especially with the announcement of things like the Coinbase custody and BTCC relaunching. So I call for a push up into this trend line and then a pull before it fakes us all out and pulls back down. The chances of that have gone down a little bit, in my opinion, just because of, like I said, the Coinbase custody and the BTCC. All right, not too long on that. Now let's come over to coin market cap. All right, the whole market cap for the whole cryptocurrency space is 269 billion. So let's round up 270 billion. Yeah, let's call it that. Let's call it 270 billion. All right, so we're slowly creeping back up to that 300 billion price range. All right, so we're going to come and we're going to go to Tezos because this is what this is about. Okay, so Tezos is trading on one market that you can actually deposit and withdraw your actual real life BetaNet Tezos. All right. Some people say Tezzies. I like to say Tez or just Tezos. Okay. So let's check out the markets for that. Yes, we are down a lot. The market that is listed on, which is Gate.io, is an older exchange. I remember this exchange from when I first got into crypto, but it is a smaller exchange. It does do a good amount of volume, about 50 million, I think, in volume. But it is still one of the smaller exchanges, and the market over there is pretty thin. All right, so the price will fluctuate. I'm not going to consider this real price discovery until we get listed on a bigger and more liquid exchange. But if you are willing to play around with these, you can come over to Gate.io. If you're an American, you can't play around with that. Or if I hear America, Morocco, and I think Canada, you can't participate. And I know some of you say just throw a VPN on, but I heard the process to withdraw is pretty tedious as far as KYC. So I wouldn't even risk that. HitBTC is trading IOUs. From my understanding, HitBTC purchased a sizable amount of Tezos during the ICO, and they've been doing IOUs. This isn't the first project that they've done this with. HitBTC is known for doing this. They've been doing this for a pretty long time. If I'm not mistaken, I want to say it was HitBTC that did Lisk. I remember back then it did the Lisk IOUs. Was it HitBTC? I think so. I'm not sure. But anyway, so yes. So this is where we're going to find the information for Tezos. a lot of the people within the community are reaching out to CoinMarketCap to get the actual information listed for Tezos. So the circulating supply, it will be the circulating supply and the total supply and different things like that. You can check that out over on the Tezos subreddit. All right. So if you participated in the Tezos ICO, all right, there are a few steps that you have to take to get your allocation or get your tokens or coins or whatever you want to call it. All right. The first thing you want to do is you want to come over to Tezos.com. And every time you're dealing with anything cryptocurrency, you always want to make sure that you are on secure sites. Or if you're dealing with different extensions, there's a way to go. There's a way to go into developer mode to see if you're being masked. I won't cover that right now, but you want to make sure that you are actually on a secure site. So then you want to come over here. You want to click BetaNet. As a matter of fact, let's quickly look at this. So the Tezo site, it's clean, it's simple. I like this. So the first thing you want to do is you want to come over here, Tezos.com, and make sure you're on the right site. This is very important. All right. Then you want to come and you want to check your contribution. All right. You're checking your contribution just to see if it was involved in the Genesis block. I actually did a video on this already, so we're going to skip this because this is a step that you should have done a while ago to even make sure that your funds were going to be included in the Genesis block. All right. So the next thing you want to do is you want to obtain your activation code. So what you have to do is you have to do KYC. So you click this link. It's going to take you over to verification.tezos.com. Again, you want to make sure you're on a secure site. You're going to give them your name. You're going to give them a little bit of information about yourself, the front and the back of your ID or your passport. They're going to send you a verification code. Okay. When you get that verification code, you're going to need that verification code in order to activate or to access your account. Without that verification code, your private key, password, and email aren't enough. All right, that it isn't enough. Once Tezos decided to go the route of KYC, which many other ICOs in 2018, we're in a new day and age, you know, so ICOs are starting to go that route. And once Tezos decided to go the route of KYC, this was another step that was implemented. So, you know, you got to deal with it. Okay. So you do your KYC. This could be a very quick process. You could get your code within a day or maybe within a few hours. When I did mine, I got my code within, I think, 2 hours. All right. So you get your KYC code. All right. Now, if you're comfortable with command line and you don't want to use a third party, then you can activate and do everything that you want to do with command line. All right. If you aren't familiar with using command line and that's a little bit too complicated for you, there's a way that you can activate your Tezos account without revealing any private information. And that is using Stephen Andrews' tool, which is found at stephenandrews.github.io /Activa. I'm going to call this Activa. All right. Activa. Oh, well, Activate Z or whatever you want to call it. But this is a really cool tool. And Stephen Andrews has been on a tear. He has a few different products out that make staking or baking or whatever you want to call it, your Tezos very simple. All right. He also has a tool where, you know, you can become your own delegation service, basically, which is called BakeChain, which is a really cool tool. So when you do access your account and if you find his tools helpful, you know, send the guy a little donation. I already personally sent them a few donations. So yeah. Okay, so what you want to do is to activate your account. All right, you want to come over here and put your public key and your activation code. All right. I know what you're thinking. You're putting in first of all, you're thinking, who is Stephen Andrews? The second thing you're thinking is, can he activate my account and steal my account? All right, so can someone steal your account? The only way a user can obtain your XTZ is if they have access to your secret key as well as the activation code. All right, so they're gonna need your password, your private key. They're gonna need to know what email you registered it with, and then they're gonna have to have your activation code. So you putting in your activation code right here is not going to expose any of your private information. All right, so after you do that, after you put your public key and your activation code in here, you hit activate. You're gonna get a pop-up saying that it has been activated within the Genesis block, okay? The next thing you can do is you can come over to Tzscan, all right, tzscan.io. Okay, so yeah, like I was saying, this is his donation wallet. So far 87 Tezos have been donated to him. All right, but you can come over here to tzscan.io, and after you activate your account, you can put in your public key here, and then you'll be able to see it. If you put your public key in here without activating your account, you won't be able to see it. So you need to activate your account and then put your public key here. After you do that, you can sit on your hands and you can wait for this wallet from Cryptonomic. Cryptonomic received a grant from the Tezos Foundation, okay, to create a wallet. So I've been seeing a lot of people say that Tezos hasn't even created a wallet. All right. In life, you learn that sometimes not sometimes, a lot of the time, it's better to outsource things and have your time. All right. So outsource this to someone else who's very capable. Right. And then that time is you can learn other things, accomplish other things, conquer other things. All right. So they gave a grant to Cryptonomic. I went to one of their meetups in NYC, which was really cool. They have a nice office space, very professional guys there. So you can either, after you activate your account, you know, it's not like you're starting a wallet or anything. It's just activated. You can just see it on the Genesis block. So you can sit on your hands, right? Which I personally was gonna do. Well, whatever, but you can sit on your hands, right, and just wait for this wallet, or you can even sit on your hands and wait for Ledger support if that's what you really want to do. You know, some people want to just activate their account and then send it directly to Ledger, which is a very smart move, and there's nothing wrong with that. So you can do that. You can activate your account here, and then just wait for Cryptonomic or wait for Ledger or whatever. But if you want to actually activate to access your Tezos right now and make some transactions, you can come over here to another Stephen Andrews product, which is Tezbox. Once again, you want to make sure you're on a secure site. Tezbox.github.io. As you can see, these things are all linked through GitHub. StephenAndrews.github, Tezbox.github. All right, so these aren't .coms or anything like that. So if you see anything like that, be wary. All right, so you can come over here. You can get a Chrome extension, which I have right here. All right, so you can come over here and get a Chrome extension. My personal wallet is locked right now. All right, or you can come over here and do an online wallet. I personally did both. I just wanted to see, you know, how it, you know, send some transactions to myself so I can have both wallets open and send some transactions to myself, see how fast the blockchain is, and some things like that. And when Cryptonomic comes out, I'm going to split my funds again and put it over there. Okay. So, let's quickly, let's see if we can get a wallet. Let's just give an example of a wallet. So this is an online wallet. I personally don't recommend you guys. So let's just clear this wallet. I don't personally recommend you guys to use this version. I would much rather go with the, I mean, I don't recommend any of this. All right. This is all a risk, you know, and whether you're willing to take the risk or not. But, you can, yeah, so I wouldn't use the web. I wouldn't put a lot of funds in the web wallet. I would use the Google Chrome extension. And as you can see here, it says be warned that you are dealing with live Tezos betanet. All right, so this isn't anymore. This isn't play money anymore. All right, so we're gonna hit accept. If you wanted to restore your wallet, what you would do is hit restore. All right, and you would come over to fundraiser wallet. You would put your ICO seed in here, your email address, your password, and your activation code, and then you would hit restore wallet. All right, let's just use this one. So this is a random one. Don't try to access this because I'm not going to put anything in it. All right, so create the Tezbox wallet. All right, and I'm going to just put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because it's going to ask you for a code to harden or encrypt this wallet. All right, so I'm going to encrypt. My password is too short. Okay. 7, 8. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So I'm just going to show you what the wallet looks like. So this is if you wanted to create a brand new wallet, and the step before was if you wanted to restore your ICO wallet. So if you wanted to access your ICO tokens. Okay, for whatever reason, this is taking kind of long. Okay. So this is the Tezbox wallet. Very simple wallet, clean, nothing too complicated. Okay. But I want to show you something here, which is different from other cryptocurrencies. So if you're familiar with the Trezor or a Ledger or something like that, when you create a Bitcoin wallet, you can hit, create another Bitcoin wallet, and those two wallets are linked to each other. They're just under different addresses, but those two different addresses both link back to the same thing. So you control all of that. With Tezos, it's similar, but it's a little bit different, because when you come down here and hit create wallet, add account. Okay, well, I can't do it right now because I don't have any funds in this wallet. So I'll make a separate video, but let me just explain it to you. You come down here and you click add account. Now, as you can see, this public key for this account is TZ1 DBSL, blah, 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 right? So that's the public key. So if anybody wants to send me Tezos to this account, that's that's where you would send it. Don't send it because it's going to get lost, because I don't have the information to this account. It's going to be gone after this. But when I hit create account, add account, it's going to charge me 0.25 Tezos to create that account. And you might be saying, why would it do that? That's because it's creating a contract. All right. So it costs 0.25 Tezos to create that contract. All right. What is that contract? Tezos is delegated proof of stake. So you can delegate your power to somebody else, and they can bake or stake or whatever you want to call it, right, the tokens, and then they'll send you the rewards. So what I would do is I would come down here. I would hit add account. It would say are you sure you want to create this account for 0.25 Tezos? I would say yes. It would charge me the Tezos, and then I would see another account. But the difference between these accounts is this account starts with TZ1. This is a normal Tezos account. This account that I add, that I have to pay to create, is going to be KT1, not TZ1. It's going to be KT1. And that is the account that I'm going to leave my funds in to stake or bake. All right. I'm going to go in depth in that in another video. I just wanted to, do that for you. Okay. And then the cool thing about this wallet is you come up here, you press lock. And it's locked. If you don't press lock, when you come back, it will be open. Okay. All right. So another tool that is very cool, this is the block explorer that I've chosen to use at this time. I'm definitely going to check out the other ones. But for right now, this is the one that I'm using from the OCaml Pro team, who actually helped with the core Tezos code. Okay. So this is a block explorer. Tells you all kind of stuff. You can see the health of the network, see how many nodes are running. You can actually see how many activations. All right. So you can come and see how many how many accounts have activated their account. So there was 30,000 individual wallets within the Tezos ICO. And you can see like, okay, now there's 1,700. Wow, 2,000 people activated their account, and so on. All right, so that's a block explorer. Very cool. All right, another site that I like that is very helpful is Tezos.help. Tezos.help. All right, and this is a one-stop shop for all kind of things Tezos. So we have the first tab, let's call it a tab, would be official links. So these are things that are directly from Tezos or the Tezos Foundation. Then we have community stuff, you know, the Reddit, the Riot Room, the Tezos Community Room, the Telegram, Tezos Community in South Korea, they have their own room, Tezos Community in China. And then we have delegations. So I'm also going to do another video on this and go really into depth on this as far as the comparison of EOS and Tezos, because I think it needs to be done, because once people hear DPoS or delegated proof of stake, they're going to automatically think that Tezos has 21 block producers and it's the same thing, but it's a different system. It's different. All right. So in Tezos, we also do have delegates, but all right. I can also be my own. I can also delegate my own Tezos and create my own blocks. All right. And make my own rewards or bake my own blocks. All right. Yes, I'm going to need a certain amount of Tezos to do that. All right. But if I don't have that amount, it's not like I'm excluded. All I would have to do is simply, like I said, come over here, create my account. Let's say if I had 100 Tezos in here in this account, I would hit add account. It would charge me 0.25 Tezos to create that account. That fee may go down. It may go up. I don't know. But that's what it is right now. And then I would send my 100 Tezos from this. I would send it to myself, basically. I would send it from my TZ1 to my new KT1 address. Then I would come over here. Well, not that. Well, it's a little bit different in this, but on the extension version, it's just a little button with 3 dots. You click that, and then, you know, okay, well, it's here. Okay, yeah, so it's different here. Well, this is a lot simpler. It's actually here. So you would send it to yourself and then click, you know, delegate, manage delegate, and then you can select from the list that's there. You can also find other delegates. You don't have to go with the delegates that are there. All right, so we have XTez, we have my crypto delegate, we have Tezigator, which unfortunately some of their funding fell through, so they're not going to have enough funding to have as big as an operation as they would like to. As far as the information that I know, I don't have any deep information on that. I definitely like Bo, and until that was the one that I was probably planning on going with. But my new plan is, because of this whole event with Tezos, my new plan is to split it. I'm not going to give my power to any one service. I'm going to split it. Just for the spirit of decentralization. I'm going to split it. I'm going to create multiple, and I'm going to split it. And you guys, I'll give you my experience with that. All right. So yeah, guys, hopefully all of this stuff helped you out, right? Helped you with your Tezos journey, all right? This is just the beginning. Once we get listed on somewhere like Binance or something like that, it's gonna be very special. And once we start seeing pull requests, $1 million pull, like it's gonna be serious. I'm very bullish on Tezos. Tezos is actually the project that I am most bullish on, hands down. After Tezos, I am most bullish on. Second runner-up would be Cosmos, and then some, a few after that. EOS is a funny one. I still have to. I'm excited for EOS, but I don't have a position, and I don't plan on taking a position anytime soon because I think they still have a lot to figure out. So I think, yeah, but whatever. But Tezos is my #1 pick, and I hope all of this stuff helped you guys out. I will be doing another video when Cryptonomic brings out their wallet, and you can expect a lot of things regarding Tezos on this channel because I've been a Tezos bull from day one. So hit like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, share this out, and until next time, keep chasing that coin, ladies and gentlemen. Peace.